Hello everyone, welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wandering Beast Armament Theater. How are y'all doing today? Well, I know this is about the time that I've been getting to my stream about every day, but I'm really hoping to get back better schedule soon, because I don't have to be downstairs every single dog. I decided to just be on with the mermaid mask a little while, and I've been wanting to finish that, or at least play it more. So let's get to it. I don't have to worry too much about my throat, voices, or anything, because Mermaid Mask has voices. Let's get to it. So I did a little. I've been off my computer a bit the past. Okay. We're back to the mermaid mask. Oh, I don't remember where we were last. Did I talk to her about everything? Everything here? Okay, so, well, from what I remember, I was in the middle of going through Dirk Danson's, right? Let me go and make sure. Gotta check the other. Okay. Let's just go through all of them again, just as precaution.
Madam Tadpole's so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish.
Wow.
And she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, I guess. Dirk's okay, I guess. I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
I guess he's pretty wealthy now, too. From his movie.
I don't know. I heard he didn't get paid that much at all.
Really?
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
I think Cynthia just remembered she's supposed to be the captain.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there, in his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though. A few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff. And he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait. She told me not to tell anyone else. Forget I said that.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
Go back. I need to.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there, in his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though. A few times.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff. And he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was telling me about it.
Black market?
Oh, wait. She told me not to tell anyone else. Forget I said that.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
I heard what it's. Also, from. Stop trying. So before the incident, multi by mail just crashing, server, I had already talked about Madam Tadpole, and I'm pretty sure I got halfway through Dirk Dansum, but by the time it happened, I noticed it. I'd already been through Zephyr and JD Werman. So we're gonna, as I said before, we all of them again, and we're getting to JD.
Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kind of grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkworm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I, didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually think Warman was born in Silkworm. And, I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance.
I guess he wanted to make his own money.
Which, by all accounts, is exactly what he did after he left town and wrote that book.
So why would he need to come back?
He just really wanted to meet him, I guess.
Meet who?
Who else? Captain Mortuga.
When did you first meet Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just, you're both from Silkworm. I thought maybe you'd have run into him before that.
My parents did. I know that much.
Remind me.
The harbor master and the shipyard mechanic.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like, recluse?
I don't think he's ever been outgoing, but from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
Other and works. Who? We'll find out. Turned far. Bird Tortuga did have some. Talked about it. Oh,
I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I've no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted.
right. We're going on to you now.
You said you're 18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkworm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's pretty much dead.
Whereabouts?
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live, too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be. Nowadays, it's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, Cynthia, why did you want to become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine. This submarine. Like I said, it's just the way it's meant to be.
Oh.
Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and he let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed. She's convinced that she's cursed. Or even that she is a curse. That's why she wears that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her. Especially since, you know.
No?
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Mortuga alive. They were both in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater. There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So. But we've both signed it, so yep, it's binding. Any further questions?
Yeah, how did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
How come there's 2 different wheels?
The big wooden ones for steering left and right. The smaller ones for diving and surfacing.
Oh.
Speaking of, what does the S stand for?
Seafoam.
Yeah, figured.
And then, that your old design?
So, I noticed you're the captain, but you're not wearing the captain's jacket.
I have my own jacket. This one stays behind glass. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Okay, so what about
Tortugas?
your jacket?
It's based on the one Mortuga had. See? The epaulets are kind of the same.
I've been wanting to ask someone about this. How come Mortuga's jacket is like half a jacket?
Apparently, he didn't want to wear anything on his right shoulder. Some kind of pain from an old injury, I think.
Whose jacket is the one that's there?
Oh, you found the captain's log.
Sure did.
How does it work?
So, at the end of every day, you're supposed to print out one of these little cards with readings from the submarine's movements in the last 24 hours. Then, the captain signs it and writes about anything noteworthy that happened.
So the card on the top, that's from the day Mortuga died?
Yeah, I figured we should have a record of it.
You took over as captain that same night?
What of it?
Nothing, just asking.
It's a work in progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is. This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck. This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
Okay, diving lesson.
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Ugh, they'd never let me in. I can barely even swim.
But you live right by the sea.
Pardon me for not swimming in the deep, freezing ocean.
Okay, calm down.
Give us your professional opinion. Laser gun? Shrek ray?
Intergalactic hair dryer.
It's an antenna. A really weird antenna, but yeah. Also, it's damaged. It's starting to rust, and there's sediment in the joints. Seawater can really do a number on electronics.
Yeah,
you
it
gotta
can.
be careful.
I can agree with that. Salt water.
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something.
Did we? I don't remember if anyone mentioned
This
that.
is the ship's compass. From here in the control room.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good. That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This one's the
Referencing
original.
Lost and
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
Hello, nuclear bombs. What do you call that? -Y6Z. Welcome to the Interdimensional Show live at the Water Resources Urban Theater. I am Zero the Urban. How are you doing today? You are on the YouTube side. No, I'm currently streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm playing the Mermaid's Mask.
Cynthia, this map's got your surname on it, and the S from your signature.
Oh yeah, Seafoam Harbor.
I mean, nobody ever really called it that, but my mom was the harbor master, so yeah. Huh. Oh, I know about this one. The silver snake.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know it's a big sea serpent that my mom and her best friend fished out of the ocean.
Your mother found it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? Did she keep it?
For a while. Eventually, some men came and took it away.
Where is it now?
I don't know.
3 million.
What does it do?
We're not sure.
My money's on nothing.
Very much possible.
Sims Fogball. What's this weird little antenna thing?
Now that I
Is
look
that
at it, I
not
didn't even
just
notice it.
part
Oh,
of the
ah.
design?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't notice that at first. Saw it. The antenna
Oh.
thing.
Sims Fogball. What's this weird little antenna thing?
Is that not just part of the design?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't notice. What is it?
Hey, it's that bottle I saw Dr. Zephyr carrying around the submarine. Smells kind of like flowers or something. Weird.
What about the thing in the bottle?
I don't really want to know what that is.
Yeah, then
Cynthia, is this the phone you used to call us?
No, I used one in the town when I went to drop off the case file. I never actually had my own cell phone. Do they all have flashlights like this?
That's
Oh
a
wait,
camera.
that's a flashlight?
That's a
Could be
boat.
useful. It gets pretty dark down here.
What? Wait, what? The phone? What year is this game in? I don't know what year this game takes place in anymore. Hello, Vomit Carpet. Interesting name you have there. Welcome to the Interdimensional Show, live at the Water Reasons Ermin Theater. How you doing today? I'm Zero the Ermin, and as you can see, I'm playing a game called The Mermaid Mask. It's a sequel to another game called Tangled Tower, which itself is a sequel to something called Detective Grimoire, Secret of the Swamp, I think. And that itself is a kind of a remake of, or maybe a sequel. It's hard to tell, to another game called Detective Grimoire that was a Newgrounds only game.
The stamp. That's Governor Fellow, the guy who owns Silkworm on Sea.
I didn't know you could own a town.
Well,
It can be,
acted
yeah.
Like he
Is
did.
there bombs?
Putting himself on the stamps was
I-
the least of it.
So far, I don't know.
Mr. Worman's typewriter? It's a mess. The keys are all in the wrong place. I could fix it for him, no problem. Or Mr. Grip could do it, I bet.
I don't think Worman wants anyone to fix it.
Oh, weird. What's with that wheel? It looks kind of like a shield. Does he
Now that I
have
look
in
at
the
that, that
movie?
looks
He
like
has a
another
wheel in the
character.
book, but it mostly stays attached to his ship. Apart from one time it breaks off in a big storm.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea.
I thought the eyeball was something. Oh, it's a key. Wait. Oh, wait, seriously?
I
Cool.
remember this.
I didn't expect that at
My
all.
mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
This
That's
is
her
kind of
book.
like a visual novel type of game,
Who's
as you
the
can
other
tell.
woman?
That's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together. And one time, they came back with a sea serpent,
The silver snake.
also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
I love the designs in this
It
game.
was injured.
The shaky animation
wanted
is
to
not
look after
my
it until it
favorite,
recovered.
but it's not bad.
Does it not have eyes?
Nope, no eyes.
Unpopular
and
lives?
its skin was
Ah,
rock hard,
okay.
but shiny, like a gemstone.
I would say in my
Where'd you
case,
keep
it's
it?
more that I'm
In the
still
shipyard?
quite new on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Mom wanted to take it
But on
back into
Twitch,
the
I
sea,
have
but
I
she
have
didn't
more
wanna
followers
leave
on
it.
Twitch than I do
She
YouTube.
wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
To go and live in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
About 582, I think, on Twitch. I've been streaming there longer than I have YouTube, but I do use I have used multiple different things to allow me to multi-stream. My first program I ever used was the first site I ever streamed to. Technically, was YouTube. If you go back on YouTube, you'll find a bunch of that I did on a PS4. So my mic quality probably wasn't as good back then, and I was doing it on PS4. So there's that. Now I do it on 2 PCs. I have the gaming PC and the streaming PC. My mic is also about $449. It's quite a bit. On Twitch, I originally started after YouTube. When I actually wanted to make streaming a thing more for me, I started on Mixer. And I did a lot of VR chat there. I still do VR chat, but I haven't in a while because temperature has been a little wild now. But recently, pretty hot. And our AC's kind of not wanting to work properly. Upstairs, it seems fine, but kind of when you combine it, it's a little weird. But I played a good mix of games. Years. 5 years is how long I've been streaming altogether, I believe. Or a little longer.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing.
Illusion.
Baroness Fortuna.
Who is she?
She's the theater owner who adopted Sim.
Did Sim like living with her? In the theater?
Sim's reluctant to speak ill of her elders, but I get the sense that Fortuna wasn't very nice to her.
We're not going to meet that other person, I'm betting, just based on the fact that this is already full. We're not going to meet whoever Symmetry was, like, adopted by.
You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So, you think someone put it there as a false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead.
Da-da-da-da.
In the case file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So you think it got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3
The
possibilities.
voice actors are also
One,
kind of.
the cauldron was opened before the murder.
You might recognize
2,
some of them or
someone
not
opened the cauldron
if you've
after
played
the
a
murder.
bunch of games.
Someone other than Mortuga.
Like Sally's voice.
Naturally. And
He's
3,
actually quite
the
known in
cauldron
games.
was opened during the murder.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same.
Maybe.
One of the things that I try to do with all these is I go through all this stuff. I ask about everything I can. I just like knowing things. I also make sure to do all of this when I find it, and I'll make sure to do it with every character I find. And since I found every character so far, I should be able to do it without much trouble.
I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
It's just unnerving. It's making some of the crew uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
Wooden
There
buoy.
he is, Mortuga's little mascot.
What does he do?
Well, you know, bit of this, bit of that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw it. It lured us onto the submarine.
That's
Oh yeah,
the
we're on a
idea.
submarine in this
How
game, by
does
the
it
way.
work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope.
Hello,
It just kinda
Vector
happens.
_tree. Welcome to the
Wooden
Interdimensional
buoy
Show.
was confirmed to
Welcome
be
back to the
magical.
Interdimensional Show live at the Wandering Reasons Urban Theater. How are you doing today? I'm just
So
playing
this is
a
what
game
Mr.
that I've been wanting to
Warman
play
did
again in a
after
long
he
time.
left town.
Why would he need to leave town to write a book? I feel like you could do that from anywhere.
It was probably more about making connections.
You mean like in publishing?
In anything. Silkworm's a real dead end if you got any kind of aspirations.
Look, I think we're almost.
Aha! I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
Tangle Tower!
Press?
Referencing the last
Someone
game.
sold this story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
Yes,
so nice.
some references, some
jealous.
proper references from the last game. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. The references they made in the last game to the previous game were so small, just names of characters, and they didn't even write references to the character being in the last game. But now they finally make more references in this one. They just straight up talk about Tangle Tower. That's awesome. I'm glad they did, and I'm glad we know what happened to the two youngest girls in the last game, because they lost their best friend because of something stupid, one of their relatives. It's very confusing. These games are go a little crazy sometimes.
I wonder if Sim would let us take a closer look at that locket of hers.
Can't hurt to ask.
I'll go ask about this. I don't remember who.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. We should be able to get into Sim and Cynthia's bunk room now.
Okay. Yes, I got an achievement for the title of the last game. If there's anything new I can put on here, suspects. Okay.
Fair Cynthia, oh truest friend, my
Oh, that doesn't-
steadfast fealties won.
You're both from Silkworm, and you're the same age. Do you know her from before?
Though kindred bred neath sullen skies, now we met out with this sunken silver shell.
You really never ran into each other in the town?
She is bloomed from deepest silken soil, whilst I mere wandering weed by a wild wind blown.
Ah, of course.
You make a friend, and then she ends up as the new captain. Must have been, a nice, unexpected bonus.
'Twas no sudden thing, full well she plotted thus her course of fate, to helm this vessel next by rightful claim, for she in law and title holds its name.
Is that so?
Cynthia Seafoam, number 6, the Leaden Crown.
These parts, she's done this for every character. I just don't know what they mean.
Cynthia Seafoam, number 6, the Leaden Crown.
Taking responsibility?
He doesn't answer. Okay, we got. Oh, okay, so there are some stuff here. I thought I answered them all.
Do
Oh,
you
well.
remember when Cynthia first got hold of this?
I saw her running from the bridge, all pages clasped in hand.
Where was she taking it?
In a hurried hurry haste she was bedchamber bound.
Wait, all pages clasped in hand?
Yeah.
Both pages, surely.
But mere semantics, sir.
Would they kiss? No. Alright, if you're talking about the two main characters, Sally and Grimoire, I'm pretty sure it's not. This is not that kind of game.
I tried it once.
Tried what?
To turn the wheel, to steer the ship.
Oh, how'd it go?
It did not. I was too weak.
This is not that kind of game, but
Both
it's kind of
she
funny.
and I hath mothers lost, and both a token keep.
Unlike you, though, Cynthia's not wearing hers.
Cynthia's already got a cool jacket. One that actually fits her too.
And stitched it I, at her request, with mine own hand.
Really?
Nice.
When did she make this request?
Some long while ago.
Before the murder,
That does
huh?
not help. OBS seems to be doing well.
The numbers spoken by the ship, they falter, flailing weird and wild, as if she seeks to speak, yet lacks the tongue to voice her troubled thought.
I forget what they told us her name, or maybe they haven't. But Symmetry's not Symmetry's real name.
She tries her best to honor fate and call it by its newest name.
Cynthia?
I will admit, in quiet hours, the former name returns.
What's the former name?
Need you only glance beneath a single slip of paper?
Everything for her. Okay, I think that's all I can really get from her at the moment. House is being. Let's make sure we got everything from everyone before I move on to the next step. Ask about. Okay, here we go.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
Okay, and I think Clue. Oh, how did I not? Were these at?
It rather seems that Cynthia is using
I
the
thought I-
contract as a talisman.
Asked them
A
about those.
talisman.
Unless they're just that
Like,
recent, they just
as
put in a weird
protection.
order.
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off and replaced with a
I
different
didn't notice
material.
that.
It's never been my
Interesting.
job to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice.
I love the design so much in this.
It's a fine garment, is it not?
Has it been in the control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not.
I really wish I could move my character's hands, but I don't have a setup for that. I do want to get myself a leap motion, but it'll bring me down to about 100 or so. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of money in one go. I'd rather just spend small amounts. So maybe if the leap motion gets on sale, and I'm also not sure how to work it on Linux. I don't think I've said it last time, but I am a Linux user. I don't use Windows.
Magnus was fairly averse to record keeping.
He had been that against it if he bothered to write in the captain's log.
However, standard protocol would be for the captain to keep a record of every single day, whereas Magnus only filed a handful of these
Nope,
log
I quit
cards in
using
his entire tenure.
Windows sometime during last year.
You know, Magnus
I
never
went
liked
from
the
a
features
different
the
version of
submarine.
Linux
Surely he
to
was the
another,
one who chose
but I've been
that
keeping
day.
it for a little
I
while.
believe it was something that just happened. He didn't have a willing hand.
Or was it the start of this year?
All
I don't
told,
remember.
Magnus was rather dismissive of the notion that the submarine should bear his moniker.
Aha!
It was his submarine.
He was dismissive of that notion too.
Okay, I think that's everything here. I already asked about this. Basics. Let's see. I need.
I heard Cynthia's captain now just because of some contract she signed.
What's the problem?
Huh. You can't always trust a contract. No, and I doubt she had it reviewed by an independent third party.
I mean, she seems to want to be captain. I don't think she's being forced into it.
No, it's not always as simple as all that. I mean, Cynthia's still so young. Who's looking out for her best interests?
She's an adult, isn't she?
She's only 18. She should be, I don't know, outside in the sun, picking berries, having picnics, that kind of stuff.
What an idyllic little picture you've painted for us there, Dirk.
I'm serious.
I did not notice he had this music behind him.
Whoa,
Interesting.
wait, this is the contract Cynthia signed to become captain?
Seems that way. What's the problem?
No, I don't like this at all. She shouldn't have signed it.
Why not? You think she misread it?
No, it's not that.
Or what? Mortuga forced her to sign it? I don't really see the problem. Cynthia wanted to be captain, and now she's captain.
I guess. I got to steer a big wheel like this in my movie. Mine didn't have that red metal bit, though. Also, mine was up on the aft deck, not, indoors in a control room.
Well, that's because we're on a submarine. I almost called him Dick, but his name is Dirk. Guy's name is Dirk. Got Madame Tadpole, Dirk Danson, Dr. Zephyr, J.D. Werman, Magnus Mortuga, Godric Grip, Cynthia Seafoam, Mariana Moon, and Symmetry Silkmoth. Dirk isn't a bad guy in my opinion. It does feel like his name is Dirk Danson. I don't know why. When you play the original games or play the previous 2 games, all of 3 games so far I think have had some kind of same name, a situation where they have the name of the character have the same first letter in both cases. This game is another example of that. Dirk Danson, Magnus Mortuga, Cynthia Seafoam, Mariana Moon, Symmetry Silkmoth, even though Symmetry Silkmoth is not her real name. Roderick Grip.
Oh yeah, I've seen that in the control room. I thought maybe Cynthia was gonna wear it, like after she became captain.
And I think it might be too big for her.
Huh, that's kind of weird.
What?
He doesn't have a signature, Mortuga. Yeah, he writes his name differently every time.
Yeah. I wonder if it's on purpose.
Maybe he just never bothered to decide on one.
Right. You know, it doesn't seem like he was a paperwork kind of guy.
None of the.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
guess
they're
not.
not, from what I can tell. I'm hoping they're not. They have real voice actors labeled. Oh, if you go to their websites,
I'm glad Cynthia took my advice.
What advice?
She was looking super tense, so I told her to pick up a hobby. Arts and crafts is a good choice.
So that's everything that way for him. Now let's talk to JD. Let's see. Suspects. Cynthia.
Quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
But then who'll be the captain of the submarine?
Nobody! Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain, you know?
Huh. I think there was actually a little hint that she wants to go somewhere with the submarine, but I don't remember what it was. Something to do with their family? There's also this thing, the picture that we saw before. The her painting. Let me go, hold on. I can look at it without having to talk to people. This is the big thing about the game. One of the things that I think is that's supposed to essentially be the mermaid, or at least something with the mermaid mask. Not entirely sure though. That would be scary to see underwater. Or at least, probably.
So, I noticed Mortuga's contract has been typed.
Yeah, he clearly used my typewriter to make it.
Did you give him permission?
No,
So, how did he know how to use it?
it's a typewriter. Mortuga might have been, you know, outdoorsy, but he wasn't an idiot.
Okay.
I noticed the wheel is thematically consistent with the submarine at large.
How so?
Well, it's cobbled together from other component parts. You know, parts that were, by themselves, broken or otherwise disused.
Huh.
It's gaudy, sure, but when I first saw it, I thought, ah, good! Mortuga will be a man of melodrama and romance. Just what I'm looking for. But nope, he never wore it, never even looked at it. The machine that spits these out must be broken.
I haven't looked at
Sure,
who
Cynthia
made this
isn't
game,
taking
who
fix it.
did the designs for this.
Why do you say it's broken?
On the latest card, the readings toward the end are all messed up. Looks like a misaligned printer head. Bane of my existence, those things.
Yeah, I honestly believe they are. The first game that I played was the one was just called Detective Grimoire. But the first technically the first Detective Grimoire game was the one on Newgrounds. But from what the creator of the game has said, that was basically a prototype of sorts. And the one we got later was the prime one, the main one, the one that's more canonical. The annoying thing though is with that is they make references to the Newgrounds game. And so far I have not found a good way to play it. I don't know if it's the browser I use or it's probably the browser I use. I use a Firefox-based browser called Zen. I don't want to download anything based off of... I don't want to do Google Chrome, but if that's the only way to play it, then I might just have to play it just to get that, to have that game, but we'll see. There are characters in the first game, and I'm not talking about the Newgrounds now. Well, I'm talking both the Newgrounds and the first proper game. There is a little girl character with red hair who is only in those two games, but she's not made a reference at all. At the end of of Detective Grimoire, the Mystery of the Swamp or whatever it was, the red-haired girl was assumed by most, just based on the info at the ending, that she might become the sidekick character to Grimoire in the future games. But we got Tangled Tower, the sequel, and that was not the case. We actually got Sally, who we met in the first game, as what in the swamp one. Her name is Sally Spears. You meet her in that one. Same voice actor she has now. It's just a bit different design. And for some reason, she became our sidekick. Though I don't think there was many hints at it in the game she appears in. Whatever. I like her. I like how they talk to each other.
In the town hall, the blue parts from an original blueprint of a submarine, and the yellowish parts are from a technical drawing of a ship. Still a blueprint of sorts, but a bit older.
Where did Cynthia get them from?
I don't know. Maybe she took them from Mortuga's desk.
I'm still one. I don't mind it, but I do wonder why characters like J.D. Werman and Dirk, if you look at their hands, some have 4 fingers, some have 5. I know it's probably just a design choice, similar to what they do with in what was it? Gravity Falls. It's probably just a design choice. Though with Gravity Falls, there is a bit more of a weirdness to it, especially given the fact that you have another character, that being Stanford, Stanford, the twin brother of the main Stan, having 6 fingers because he has pterodactyl something. I don't remember the actual name. But everything is done here. I've talked to Cynthia. I've talked to him. I believe I've done everything for her. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay. Yeah, everything's done with her. I'll come back to one of them to do their question mark stuff. There's also another room I can go to.
Little Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia
That
to
seems
succeed
a little
him as
dangerous
captain?
to have a wood
Did
in
he
a
ever
submarine.
mention it?
Or at least
No, I'd say he
mixed with
probably
metal.
felt the same way I do
That
about
normal?
it.
Which is...
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark.
Okay, how is it just that because why are these 5, I'm guessing these 5 things: command, contract, ship, wheel, captain jacket, captain's log, and submarine blueprint? I think they were all found in Cynthia's thing, so maybe that's why it's up here. I thought they would be added to the bottom, but I guess
Looks
not.
like Mortuga
I don't know
chose to
why
use
that
a
bothers me.
typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Like what?
Oh, just little notes, you know.
Notes.
Magnus used to let me steer.
He's not a
He even
natural
taught me
mermaid,
how
by
to
the
do
way.
it.
Just
Sounds like he was setting you up to be the next captain.
kind of
I
hard to
don't know
explain.
about that. It's custom made. See the S emblem on the epaulets and on the bag?
S for what?
Seafoam, obviously.
So why isn't Cynthia wearing it?
I guess she'd rather keep it preserved.
Maybe it's not hers specifically. Maybe it's actually a relative's.
Magnus really wasn't one for record keeping.
Well, you did make a few entries, though.
Looks like it's just each time someone new arrives on the submarine.
That makes sense. He was always people-focused. Human interactions, relationships. It's what he considered most important. I guess now that Cynthia's captain, she wants an up-to-date blueprint of the submarine.
Why was there an out-of-date blueprint?
The ship has kind of a complex history. She's been through a few different phases, lived through a few rough patches.
See, that's everyone, all the clues at the moment. Ads are coming in 5 minutes. I will go through here again. I think. Let's actually see what's in. Dude.
It's a magazine.
Hey, this is pretty recent.
Movie magazine found in Symmetry and Cynthia's book room. Bunk. By the way, Vincent Vanderpeer right here. We meet him in the game, in the Detective Grimoire Swamp one. So I'm very glad they referenced him in this one. So I guess they did reference that too. Cool. There's a lot of things here. Yeah, the designs are not my favorite sometimes, but I love the originality of them. There's a lot to read here, but I'll just give it a short moment here. Julie, Janelle, acting on authenticity, movies, culture. X marks the spot. Vincent Vanderpeer, yeah, going here. Hold on, what? Oh, is Julie Janelle the actress who plays her? Yeah, Belicius Bonetom. BFB episode. BFB. I don't know either. It's an object show? Huh. Okay, so this is primarily stuff in relation to... Oh, I see it now. It's... yeah, it's just interviews. Okay. Objects with arms battling with a prize. I don't...
Oh, cool. A board game. Want to play?
We don't know the rules.
You don't normally let that stop you.
Okay, let's see.
A few drawings. A mouse, a girl, a leaf. They're, not good.
Yeah, this game, all of the games have basically been a murder mystery type of game. The game's been a murder mystery type of game. Because when you come there, you find out about someone who has been murdered. In the first game, the one that I played, not the Newgrounds one. I don't know about the Newgrounds one. The first game, there was a man named Richard Remington who died. Who in the end turned out to be a bad guy who was a part of a group that hunted down mythical creatures and whatnot that turned out to be real. And that included an attempt to kill and find Boggy, the creature that roams the bog in that game, who at the end turns out to be real and helps you kind of stop the killer of who killed Remington. But Remington turned out not to be a good guy himself anyways. Remington is referenced in the next game, Tangle Tower, in Tangle Tower, one of the relatives living in the house winds up being killed. And then, as it turns out, one of the members of the family is the actual one who kills her, and also has a second identity in that game. It can get a little confusing, but yeah, it's about finding out who the killer is. I don't have a clue who it is in this game because I've only this game literally came out in July. It's pretty new. The first two games, they all have the same humor. It's a humor that I absolutely love.
You're right. They're great.
It's a pig.
It's a safe in the shape of a pig.
Okay, there are also puzzles in this game.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just some kind of display.
Okay, I will do this after the ads. I shall be back in 3 minutes. See you then. Sorry, I've just here. I started this a while ago, and there's a reason why YouTube side still gets the pause. Because I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I already mentioned that before. I have it set to 3-minute ads every hour. That way, we get a good full length of time of the gameplay, rather than 30 minutes. So, yeah. So now we have 56 minutes until the next act. Okay, so 1-1. Yeah, I set it that way to allow us to have a longer time for the actual gameplay. And it also gives me a little break. So if I need to go to the bathroom, I need to get more water, I need to get more food, get like a snack or something, then I can. And also if you guys want to as well, do what you want. Oh, okay, that is something I didn't see coming. So 11186.
These ones aren't buttons. It's just...
The nose definitely does something.
Let's try again later.
I don't think I have anything set right for that. I don't think I've seen anything to detail how to do that just yet. I'm not looking it up. I have
Instant photos. The kind you have to shake.
That's a myth, actually. You shouldn't shake them. It damages them.
Well, that's my life turned upside down.
Is that true? The kind of photos they're referring to are called... I actually can't remember what they're called. I have seen them, but I do not remember what they're called.
A little wooden box with art supplies inside.
Thank you. That was what the word it was. My brain was... I don't know why that didn't come to my mind. I thought it had a P in it.
Old books. Mostly fairy tales for young children.
They've been stacked up into a little tower.
Look at that little wooden house.
Looks
Aw.
like it'd be a nice place to live.
I want to hear that again.
Look at that little wooden house. Oh.
I love her voice so much. Amber Lee Connors, you did so damn well with this voice. Amber Lee Connors, I adore how you portrayed Sally in this.
Looks like it'd be a nice place to live. What flavor?
Sun-ripened tomato.
Dang. Sounds good.
The sun-ripened tomato sounds like a good chip flavor. A chip flavor? Ugh.
Old books.
They've been stacked up into a little...
Old books.
They've been stacked up.
Thank you. Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wandering Wizards Orman Theater. How you doing today, my friend? Thank you very much for the water. Hydrate. Giant? Really? Oh, for those on YouTube, if I wind up talking to someone else talk to someone else that's on a different stream, it's because, well, it's on the Twitch side. Yeah, it's Twitch. I do... I think I don't know for sure if you're allowed to actually have the comments for both on your stream. The thing that you see above my head is not meant for chat. It's actually meant for my friends to pop in on my stream. Because I have a Discord, and some of my friends will join into a channel I have. That, and then their images will appear in that little box. I'll have to look into that at one point. It used to not be allowed. It used to get in trouble on Twitch side. Well, I meant like, is it allowed to have both YouTube and Twitch account ones together? Because I think
Cynthia's bed.
there used to be a time when it was a little different.
How can you tell
I don't know if
hers?
it's still there.
Process of elimination.
A framed photo. It's been hung from the pipe, so you can see it from the bed.
What is the photo? Hey! Oh, it's Cynthia's mom, and I'm assuming that's Cynthia's mom. So that is her mother's coat. I'm guessing that's her father, so that means she's a mixed. That's not important. That's just something I noticed. It looks like yeah, it's definitely her mother. I'm assuming. I don't know. Well, I'll go and ask Cynthia once I get done with this area.
It's an origami bird.
The movement of the submarine makes it look like it's blowing in the wind.
He definitely looks like a background character just based on the color scheme. A bit bland compared to everything else.
It's Sim's bed.
How can you tell?
It just has her energy.
It just has her energy.
It's an origami
The
bird.
movement of the submarine makes it...
Imagine having to climb a ladder every time you want to go to bed.
I understand that feeling. Moment I think we're good, but I've been having trouble recently.
Sounds like fun.
I actually don't like the ladder up to bed thing. I used to have that back during my elementary school days, because in the bedroom I slept in, we had that kind of bed. We went through a few beds, like a regular bump bed that did that. But we also had one that had a desk underneath the bed as well. That was way too
Old
long.
books.
They've been
That was a
stacked up.
long time ago for me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've gotten 2 things. 2 more things have been added. Is there anything else I can add
It's
here?
Sim and Cynthia's bunk room.
It's pretty cozy.
I actually think I would sleep in this room, but I would prefer not to be on the here. Duh.
It's Sim and Cynthia's.
It's pretty cozy.
It's a mirror. Sally, you can use it to fix your hair.
My hair is perfect and does not need fixing.
I still prefer Cynthia's previous, or not Cynthia. Yeah, they are infecting the
It's a
sub.
window. It must be a light too, since we're underwater.
They've taped yellow paper to it.
So,
I think they want it to look like the sun.
I don't know. Oh, the last thing I had to do is the damn pig.
it's a pig.
Yeah.
It's a safe in the shape of a pig.
Okay, let's see if I can figure something out. Okay, so these are all numbered here.
These ones aren't buttons. It's
I
just
get
a-
that. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so okay, so this is so this to this, this to this, that, and I think it's the same here. But those only go to 2. And so that goes to okay, so I think these 3 these top 3 can go to 4. This and this can only go to 1. Oh, hold on. Hold your horses. I think I know now. It's a math thing. If this right here has to be added up for this to get this, and that blah blah blah. It's math. So 2 plus 1 plus 2 is
These
okay.
ones aren't buttons.
2 plus 2. It's math. It's just math. So I need to make sure. Let's get. Let's put the 3 plus. Let's get this is 4. Oh no, wait. Okay, so this can only do 3, so I had to go 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay, so 3 plus 2, that's 5. 1 plus 4 plus 1, that is definitely not that. Let's see, 3 plus 1 plus 2, that's 6. So I need to go 6. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. Oh. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that beat that. 3, 2. 3-2 is still 5. 4-4-1. Yeah. 1-1. Yeah.
That's not it.
There's a bunch of stuff we can
And
fiddle.
on the back, there's some kind of display.
Okay, so that's not yet. 2-3-1. So for this one, it needs to be 3-2. That's correct to get 5. That's the old right here. This is the one. This is the definitive one right here. This and this are the definitive ones. I would say that because I think that these are. Well, okay. These two can either be. This could be either 3-2 or 2-3. This is definitive right here. This one's just straight up definitive. So, and this one. Let's try switching. Oh, crud. Okay, so the bottom one has to be 2. That's also a definitive. Yes. I don't have much of a choice with that. So I had to do it this way. This is the way it has to go, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, this one I believe has to be correct. Because this only has 2 options. So it has to. That would be 4 plus. I think if I were to do 2 plus 2, 4, 2, 1, that would not. 4, 3, 2 vertically. 4, 3. Ugh. Can't really do vertical. What you said 4, 3, 2 vertically. Okay, no, I'm a goober. My brain went a different direction. You said vertical. Okay, 4, 3, 2. That would be 4 plus. No, that would not be it.
I guess that's wrong.
Turn the hat around. That'll give you a better idea of how it works.
Nothing.
Oh,
I
crud.
think
I did.
I'd say start with the column with a total.
So, this one.
Nothing.
I think this
Right.
I'd say start with the column with a total.
The hat. So I have it 4, 3, 1 right now. It's 4, 3, 2 vertical, right? So, unless you're referring to this one. But no, you meant the hat. So yeah, the hats I think is the only one that can really go up to 4 anyway. So, okay. 4, 3, 1. Yeah, that's it. 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, that's right. 2, 3, 2. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3. That's actually not right. 1, 2. So
Nothing.
I'd say start with the column.
I did not mean to press that button. There's a 2 plus 3.
Nothing.
I think
Okay, no, that's not
I'd
right.
say start with the
My
column.
brain. Actually, no, it's more my eye hurting it. So 4, 3, 1. That still would be 8. So I need an extra. I need to make 1, 2.
Nothing.
I think I'd
wrong
say
button
start
again.
with the column with a total.
You already said that one.
Hey,
There we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, I was doing a little. My eyes are stinging right now. I haven't been on my computer enough to do.
I'm impressed.
Okay, there we go. Now
What's
let's see what
inside?
we got. Got a. What the hell is this? What is this? Also, thank you. That's your newborn baby. It's a face, I'm pretty sure.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we can start by asking Sim and Cynthia about it.
Okay, let me see how much I have I have everything so far. Okay, so that is pretty good. So let's start with Cynthia. Then we'll go back to him. And then 2. And then we'll go through here. Thing.
You know, I think Sim's hiding something on the submarine. Something we haven't found yet.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have more than that
A
shit.
certain piece of equipment she uses in magic tricks.
That's the one. Problem is, we already searched the child's room and her bunk room.
Well, there's only one other place it would be.
We'll get to that later. Let me just clear this up first.
You know, this article's kind of unfair to Dirk. It barely mentions him.
Probably because it was written before the movie came out, so he wasn't famous yet.
Oh yeah, true.
The movie was a hit, right? So Dirk's famous now?
I guess he must be. He told me he's getting all kinds of offers from other studios.
Lucky him. He must be thrilled.
That's your mom?
Yeah, she was the harbor master.
That's a pretty fancy jacket for a harbor master. Looks more like a naval officer.
Yeah, well, she had a lot of big ideas. She was super ambitious, always making plans. My dad could barely keep up.
That's your dad on the right?
Yeah, stepdad, but...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you too close?
Not really. We kind of drifted apart after a while.
Yeah, stepdad. Not my favorite flavor of jerk. 31 grams of protein per package.
I locked it in the safe. I didn't think...
What is it?
The night of the murder, when I was in the control room by myself, it was right around the time the ship's compass was freaking out.
You used the underwater imaging system?
I don't know why. I couldn't resist. But then this came out. I wish I hadn't done it. I put it in the safe so I wouldn't.
It might
have
be
to
the
think about
mermaid
it.
thing that we.
I can
It might be
understand
her.
that.
Really?
The her thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta compartmentalize. One thing at a time, you know?
That's true.
Oh, crap.
This magazine emanates a peculiar energy. Jealousy, frustration, even greed.
He's a big energy guy.
This seems to be a personal item of Cynthia's. As such, it is not my place to make a comment. The face from the ether. It must be.
What's that?
Tell me, where did you find this?
It was locked in a safe.
Was it now? Would you mind if I took it off your hands?
Nope.
It's not ours to give.
No,
not judge it.
Of course, of course.
Still gotta show it to everyone else.
This is Dirk's, I'm guessing.
You guess correct.
Kind of him to lend it to you.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's kind of precious to him.
Au contraire, he spoke of it with sulk and scorn. Glad was he to see it gone.
Oh, okay.
A portrait of fair Cynthia's youth.
Sim, what's wrong?
Mine eye is drawn against my will to she that lingers far from frame.
The ship in the background.
What about it?
A sorry, sorrowed tale has she, for never fully wrought.
What?
Left to rust in stillborn state, the dream forever gone undreamt.
Best thing. Well, I don't know what.
There
What?
she is.
Who?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never seen her with my eyes. I've only ever heard her voice.
When?
At night, when half asleep.
Half asleep or asleep?
What did she say?
I wish I knew. Oh, how I wish I knew.
If you've never seen her, how'd you recognize her from the photo?
I cannot say. May I ask where you found it?
Actually, it was in your bedroom.
Oh, this is what Cynthia was hiding under her mattress?
No, we found it in a safe.
Oh.
But now I feel like we should check on Cynthia's mattress.
Oh. Okay, I guess we'll do that at one point.
I guess we should go look under Cynthia's mattress.
There's so much to do. So much to do. There's so much to do. There's so much to say. What will we do with the day?
Piles of books.
They're all cool.
Classic. I've read
It's about a boy.
Using the...
No.
I already went through that.
The sword is a metaphor.
So, these are the two main characters in the movie?
The helmsman, Marcus Mordoom, and his captain, Belicia Bonetop.
Ostensibly, yes.
You're not happy with how they look? Compared to your book?
They made Marcus too handsome and too bulky. Sure, he'd have muscle, but at the same time, he's supposed to be wiry, fibrous, like an old piece of rope. Meanwhile, Belicia's supposed to be more ethereal, like she might evaporate if you try to reach out and touch her.
Oh, well, you can't have everything.
And for some reason, they gave them both necklaces when it's Belicia's necklace that the story hinges on. If your story hinges on a specific necklace, then make it the only necklace in the story. This is basic stuff, people.
I can agree. I actually really agree with him to an extent with some of this stuff. Why is it that whenever we get a movie adaptation or some show adaptation of a book or game, there's always liberties taken? It's not unusual, and it doesn't always ruin the story. I do know that sex sells and all that, but why can't we have a character closer to what we know, to what the story entails? I guess there are some aspects that you can't really replicate in live action from a book. It's easier to do so in animated form than it is in book form. That's kind of why I prefer animated films to live action films. There are definitely some live action films I quite adore, but animated films I feel can do far more with getting an accurate design of the characters, because, well, you can just straight up take the design from the book and make it 3D. It doesn't always turn out well, but it's accurate. So, yeah. I do know there was a whole... I don't know how to really describe it. It's just a lot of movies do this. They just completely change it, the story based on the thing. But yeah, not always a bad thing.
On the right, that's Don Drummond, the shipyard mechanic.
You know him?
I interviewed him once, working on a piece for the newspaper. Or I tried to. He was a tough nut to crack.
He looks kind of grouchy.
Well, he was a lighthouse keeper. Comes with the territory, I guess. Look, buddy, I got enough going on, all right? I don't think I have the capacity to worry about this.
Understandable. Now we got Dirk. Dirk dancing.
Looking good, Julie.
I assume this is yours, Dirk.
Yeah, I let the kids borrow it since there weren't a lot of other magazines on board.
I noticed on the back there's an advert for your movie.
Yep, that's me on the left, all dolled up as Marcus Mordoom, the titular helmsman.
Right, you're the title character, but there's only one name at the top.
Oh, you noticed. Julie was already a big name, so, she got her name on the poster.
Seems unfair.
Oh, well, I'm sure when they make the sequel, Dirk's name will be front and center.
Right.
Now, you're featured in the interview, though. Right at the end.
And they spelled your name wrong.
Are we done looking at the magazine?
They did Dirk dirty. He was the main character. I know they use actors like that all the time, but he is the main star.
Is that Cynthia's mom?
Yeah, I think so.
That jacket is something else. It could do with a bit of aging, though.
What do you mean?
Well, it's pristine, but stuff like that doesn't look so hot when it's brand new. On our movie, we had a guy who roughed up all the outfits, made them look lived in, you know?
So this photo is the first time Cynthia's mom wore that jacket?
Photo.
I don't know what that is. It's making me nervous though. Can we talk about something else?
Oh yeah. The first game that we got on PC in this universe, the one with the swamp, Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps was the main character in it. Yeah. Not sure. He was like 2 characters in it. I forgot if I actually had him.
Looks more like
What?
an old
Thank
time.
you.
I forgot if I talked to him already. I believe I talked to her already. But now I need to talk to last 3 down here. Okay, I've got like 3 more people I gotta talk about here.
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just
they
been
have
on
little
a
3D
research
parts
trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm on Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot. I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
So, Mariana, what do you make of him?
Mariana.
I will
Mariana
say, for
Cross.
such a novel outfit, he's ever so quiet.
Quiet?
You disagree?
I thought his whole thing was to be deliberately obnoxious.
He wasn't like that with you?
Not at all. Whilst showing me around the submarine, he was mostly subdued. Didn't say an awful lot.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Maybe you make him nervous.
Was that supposed to be a no you thing right then and there? Really? Really, Mariana? You do that kind of stuff?
Cynthia Seafoam, the daughter of Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam, and the stepdaughter of Donovan Drummond, the shipyard owner.
And give me the
That's
details.
a pretty solid nautical heritage.
By all accounts, Sylvia Seafoam was an ambitious and outgoing sailor, but I believe they raised Cynthia to be a mechanic.
Still, sounds like Cynthia actually does have the expertise to be captain.
Who said she doesn't?
He's not wrong. I don't think anyone said that. I got so much to ask her. Let's start from here.
I never needed a compass. I prefer old-fashioned methods of navigation.
I'm pretty sure compass is the old-fashioned method.
Not as old as the sun and stars, and unlike this compass, they never break and need repairing.
I'm not sure it is broken, actually.
Okay. Oh, no. Ugh.
That algae is still young.
Algae.
Meaning...
Meaning the bottle's been in the ocean, but not for all that long.
I don't... Someone... I can't remember if someone else said algae at one point, but... Is that really... I have to ask a friend of mine from out of country whether or not it's how they pronounce it. Because I'm a United States American. So I will say algae rather than algae. Stuff like that.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Right?
Tanya
Oh.
Tapdole.
Oh, I know it doesn't
I
matter.
see
It's
what you
just
did there.
interesting to learn.
I didn't do anything.
She's not talking to you.
It's just interesting to know.
As much as
I
love
like
an
that
old
difference.
map, I wouldn't know where to start with this. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything. I'd love to know where Cynthia got the diagram of the wooden ship.
I thought it was supposed to be a submarine.
Oh, no, the yellowish parts. They're from an old drawing of a sailing ship. Looks like it might be from the original, too. I
Really?
just wonder where she got it. I'd heard Mortuga wasn't one for writing things down, so I'd given up hope of finding a diary, but this might be the next best thing.
I'm
made a record
hoping
of
that
every
she's
time a new
not the
person
killer.
joined the submarine.
I don't know why.
Except for when
I just
you
don't want her to
joined,
be killer. I'm
Mariana.
hoping it's
Well,
someone new,
I
but
suppose he'd never had the chance.
it's probably not. Because the first game had one of the characters killer. The second game also had one of the characters being the killer. So we only have certain people.
Emblazoned
But I don't know
with
who's gonna be the killer.
seafoam S, I see. It's quite an elaborate. Oh, how strange. It's never been worn.
Never?
Once or twice, at the very most.
That would be Sylvia's.
Let's see. The thicker wood is mahogany, very old mahogany. The thinner wood, though I don't know, some kind of cheap timber perhaps.
Somebody skimped on the repairs, huh?
You know, one of the reasons I found it hard to research Mortuga was that there really wasn't much of a paper trail.
Well, seems like he changed his ways.
Yes, it's rather odd, isn't it? I wonder what compelled him to draw up a contract like this. I can't help but feel like the idea must have come from someone else.
Within this game series, there is something that you would need to know. As I said before, mythical creatures exist. They are real. The game before this, Tango Tower, didn't really feature anything like that, though it did make references. The game from before did actually feature the character that is assumed, the Boggy character, who is supposed to be a fictional character, turning out to be a real character, real life mythological creature that exists in the swamp. So, the picture that we see of her, and by that I'm referring to, or I guess the underwater photo and her, where's her? Right here? I'm getting the feeling that we're going to probably see them at one point.
Where'd you get that? A dentist's waiting room?
There's a poster on the back cover. It's for Dirk's movie.
Oh, yes, look at that. They've given her the wrong type of necklace. The sword looks about right, though.
What's that?
Just thinking out loud.
She read the book. She's read J.D. Werman's book.
Oh, good. I was worried this wasn't going to come up.
What? Cynthia and her family?
The submarine in the background?
Yes and yes. But also no. The best part of this photo is the thing on the left-hand side. It's in a glass tank. Do you see
What?
it?
Barely.
Is it a snake?
It's the silver snake.
Wait, is the
also known as the silkworm serpent.
No, the silver snake has been caught before then.
Oh, you've heard of it?
We might have. But what's it doing in the photo?
So, that submarine in the background. The silver snake is the reason that was built. Sylvia Seafoam, pictured there in the fancy jacket, she was quite fond of her serpent friend, you see, but the powers that be were demanding she hand it over to be studied. So Sylvia made a plan to go and live in a submarine and take the silver snake with her.
That's, quite ambitious.
Wait, so the sea serpent would also be living in the submarine?
Well, I don't have all the details. It's something I'm still researching.
Okay, so I already kind of figured that the silver snake was possibly real. Because as I said before, the games previous to this did feature mythological creatures that turned out to be real. So, that means that just straight up proved the silver snake was real. Or the silkworm. That proves it, in a sense. So, that means Cynthia knows about it too. I think Cynthia made Yeah, it's a great detail. It's a great detail. When it comes to Cynthia, he didn't reference the snake in the photo. This is another reason why it's good to go back to these and get all the info you can, because you learn more and more and more. That's why I'm doing this.
Well, that has to be a face, but it's not. It doesn't look like anyone. When was this taken?
Pretty recently, I think.
I see. So she's probably still out there.
She talking about her.
Listen, don't worry about it. Seriously.
I'm hoping to know everything she's talking about as this goes. We'll see. As I said before, I have to clear up everyone else's. We're almost done. We can almost just go to spots and those 2 spots. Brothers info, but we'll see.
Young Cynthia seems quite convinced that she should be the new captain in the wake of Mortuga's death.
Sounds like you don't agree.
Well, now, I didn't say that. It's just...
You don't think she's up to the task?
On the contrary, from what I've seen, Cynthia is a remarkably bright and capable young woman. So much so that I bemoan seeing her spend her best years hidden away down here in the dark.
Oh, it doesn't have to be permanent. She could be captain for a little while and then go do something else.
Okay, what was that?
What's the deal with this blueprint? It's kind of a mess.
They say Mortuga bought an incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense that the blueprint's as ramshackle as the ship itself.
Where'd he buy it from?
How'd he pay for it?
1, the shipyard, I imagine. And 2, I have no idea. He'd never seemed to have any money.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Mortuga's log. Let's find the entry about me, shall we? Here it is, right after Zephyr's. Godric Grip rescued from hot air balloon accident. To refer to it as an accident, merciful gesture indeed.
Okay then.
Yes, this was clearly made by someone who understands the value of iconography.
You mean the S emblems?
The whole thing?
Oh, the whole thing. I love the
Do you
voice
know how
acting.
the wheel got damaged?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing. Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts.
This game was developed and published by SFB Games, I believe. There's another game that I've streamed a little bit of called Crow Country that they made. I don't think it's the same people specifically behind this game and that game. It's just the company. I think they probably have other developers within the company. The 2 games could not be more separate.
2 individuals in contention of the ownership, however recent developments exposed. No, I don't like it.
No, what's wrong with it?
The wording, it's too vague. It could be about anything.
But if it's not about Cynthia and Mortuga, what would it be about?
I couldn't say, but I stand by it. There's a chance Cynthia's got the wrong end of the stick. Perhaps she oughtn't be captain after all. Oh, sorry, Cornelius. He doesn't like it when I say wrong end of the stick.
And okay, we'll see that.
Are there really only 2 characters?
It's just a poster. I'm sure there are more in the actual film.
If it sticks to the novel, there actually might only be 2 characters.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about this. A submarine constructed by the harbour master and the shipyard mechanic, who I believe was her husband.
Where'd you hear about it?
Just gossip from around town.
One more thing, and then we can do the...
Goodness me.
What's it a photo of?
Well, it's a face. I suppose we can agree on that.
Doesn't look like any face I've ever seen.
No, well, perhaps you ought to count yourself lucky.
Did that just imply they've all seen the face and... Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure it's the her thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go finish up the stuff with her and go to the go to the other things.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Dirk looks way better like that. The beard, the long hair, the outfit.
You like the rugged pirate look, huh?
I can't help it if I have a type.
Okay. He looks he looks more like Aquaman played back when he was played by what's his name? Jason Momoa.
There it is, on the left-hand side, in the big tank of water.
What is it? Some kind of sea creature?
I think it's the reason they built the submarine.
They built a submarine to house a sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Where would it live? Wouldn't it need to be in water?
Yeah, there's a special area of the submarine that can fill up with seawater.
Where?
You're standing on top of it right this second.
Oh, wait, interesting.
Tatsuo, is this a photo of you?
Why'd you say that?
It's an underwater photo, and it kind of looks like a woman's face. I just thought...
All mysterious underwater women look alike, is that it?
No, I'm
kidding.
For the record, I don't think it looks like you.
Right, it doesn't. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone.
I think it's probably her. And I mean...
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting.
like her. I think it's that.
You've seen it?
I think the photo we saw was that.
More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
The music
That's
got
up
all
to
ominous when I clicked that one. It's all upbeat here, but when you click on that one, it just gets ominous. That's awesome.
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
This already.
It's a treasure chest.
What a tease.
This I think was supposed to hold the silver the silver snake. Possibly. Okay, so I think I've talked to everyone. Now I believe. Let's go here. I don't know if there's more to think.
It's Mortuga's stone cauldron.
I already got info on that, so I need something else.
Someone's table, although it's...
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Already got that.
Someone's hung up a banner. What's the other?
You know, I think
rebranding.
possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have any metal. It's a little window and looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
I cannot, or probably will not ever want to get to a submarine. The idea of not being able to see anything below you, under the water, gives me such heebie-jeebies. There's a world specifically in VR chat that I play, or have played. It's basically based on the Titanic sinking, and once you get to the part where it sinks all the way and you're in the water, you cannot see a single thing below you. And even though it's VR chat, I still feel anxious. I still feel that way.
This wooden panel, surely.
There we go.
Hello.
It's a little set of tiles.
Swap the tiles, correct slots. This one's an interesting one. I'm guessing this one. Okay, I think this one's stuck, so it has to be. But that is pointing the right way. This needs to go right here. Nope. No, this one needs to go right here. This is pointing. upwards. So it would need to go right. This is all right, I believe. Part here. That's a little confusing. The only one. Okay, let's try everything else first. So, both ways. This one would need to go that way. And I believe this one. This looks like it's pointing upwards. No, pointing about. I'm silly. There's one obvious thing I can do to get this all kind of settled. I gotta put them all in the right spots. So. Maybe not, actually. I thought I had something figured out there. Because this is roll that's all diamonds, I would say. But there seems to be more than just diamond. I think I have it figured out to an extent, though. Seems to want to be this way. So up and down. That I don't know. That's the right. Other up and down. This is the only other up and down here. I guess that makes sense right there. This one's confusing. That does not look like an up and down heart. That does. I think that's up and down heart. But this is probably wrong. Let's see. So this needs to be even? No? That one's confusing, actually. That one is very, very confusing. Like, yeah, this column is correct. I think this goes here. This goes here. Because if we look at the heart, this is the one that is correct from the get-go. Then the booty of the heart, or the top of the heart, is what goes upwards. The third one, I gotta place it with the fourth one. You mean the same row? That's unless it's unless that. You mean that? Oh no, you said orange tile. It's supposed to be all hearts. This one right here is very off to me. It does not look right. It kind of makes sense to be this, but maybe not for this specific one. Third one on the first row, put a pink rhombus. Third one on the first row, put a pink rhombus. One of these two. Third one, first row. I wish these would not look so similar, unless you mean brain. Sense, but oh wait. Oh, I'm thinking this one right here is actually going to be a part of this set. I think that one's a part of this one rather than count. This one. This one is this. This. I do wish the I wish the faces would second and third one on the bottom, the second and third one swap. Sure.
Nope.
So there's 4 rows with labels off to the left, and 6 columns with labels up at the top. As for the tiles, I don't think the colors matter, just the shapes. So a few of the tiles are exactly the same.
Okay, so the colors are irrelevant, but that does help us decide what goes where. Something is off. Oh wait, no, hold on.
I guess that's wrong.
Each slot.
So when we place a tile,
It is annoying that these are the same. Basically the same. Same with that one. But I guess that makes sense given that it's a rhombus. So I think these are probably all the same. So that's very confusing right there. One row left. Okay. Hello, Corey. Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wandering Army Theater. How you doing today? It's not just Pokemon. How dare you? Orange tile in the third row. Tile third row. Oh.
hey.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Normally I won't deny that I do kind of prefer no help sometimes, but you guys, given this is a new game for all of us, I'm fine with that.
I'm impressed.
Let's see what we got in here.
It's unlocked, I think.
Right. Let's get this thing open.
What the hell is that?
It's Mortuga's Stone Cauldron.
I did not click on that. Oh, wrong button.
There's a girl in there.
It's a doll, I hope.
It's a doll of symmetry. Okay, so we do have a few extra things.
So it's a
That's fine
life-size
then.
doll that looks like symmetry.
Well, yeah, but I think there's more to it than that.
Let's see. What? Is that a camera?
Is that a camera?
No,
That's what I said too.
I think it's a projector.
Sorry, why was there a projector hidden inside the doll?
Safekeeping?
Okay, I shall turn in about 3 minutes. BRB. Now we have 2 more things to show to people. Or just one. I don't know if it'll actually, show both things. We'll find out. Yeah, if, I forgot that they do that sometimes. I think the first one didn't have that, but it's whatever. Let's go to each of them, do their question mark stuff, and then I'll ask each of them about these things. That way we don't have to,
Oh, cool.
We don't know the
You
rule.
don't know.
Okay, so under bed.
I hate to pry, but
An old document that was hidden under Cynthia's bed. Originally written by her. Oh, it's her stepfather. Or I think that's no. Solomon Stonehop's not her stepfather. Who am I thinking of? Donovan's. Oh wait, no, he's familiar though. His name. Don Drummond's the man. Current the following individuals now registered as the Stone I'm sorry? Don Hold your horses. What? Oh no, go back. Selena Stonetop. Makes sense. That's a Stonetop would be her. A Felicia Stonetop. Magnus Mortuga. And then Don Drummond. Are they related to the Stonetops? Your Madness, I come to see you before I leave, but you're asleep. I don't want to wake you up, as I know you need to recover. After what happened, the mark she left on your shoulder hasn't faded, so I think it might be permanent. Luckily, I think it looks quite heroic. I'm leaving my cabin key with you as well, so I can always keep an eye on you. Aha. Aha! But no, you won't actually need to use it. Nobody will. I'm having the dearest Selena commissioned. It's over at the Drummond shipyard, and they're going to take it apart. I told Don he could strip it for parts if he wanted. As for our cargo, the bell and the buoy are in my room. I've returned the mermaid's tongue to its resting place. Please try not to dwell on it. Madness, I have to leave Silkworm tonight. I'm giving you the inn. It's in your name now. Hopefully, I'll see you again, Felicia. Okay, so that's something new. Okay, let's go right. Let's just ask people about stuff, then we'll do the questions. I only have about 3 things, I believe, to ask now. Okay, so that is... No.
So, this is the doll that apparently looks just like Sim.
Yeah, I mean, it does and it doesn't. Oh, the head comes off.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like that. It's kind of morbid.
It's just a doll, but I guess when you grow up in a generation that just straight up ripped Barbie dolls' heads off, maybe that just moves you from thinking.
Oh, it's Sim's projector.
Is it actually hers?
No. I think she borrowed it from somebody. You found it, huh?
We did indeed. Indeed. We did indeed.
Yep, we got it. Good joke. Let's move on.
Why did you hide it?
I'm allowed to keep stuff under my mattress.
Is it yours? It doesn't have your name on it.
No, it doesn't. That's exactly why I brought it with me, actually.
Go on.
No.
I know, just went a little weird
talking.
just then.
Indeed.
Oh, shut up.
There's something suspicious about Cynthia.
Okay, so now... Oh, I didn't notice she's... Okay, so now we can do that. There's a lot to this. Oh, I went to the wrong... Oh well.
We found your doll.
You got
She's
scared
not
by that.
talking.
You didn't ask her anything.
All right, fine. What's up with the doll? Okay, now she's not talking.
Speaking of, Sim, can the doll talk? Like, does it have a little speaker inside?
She is ever silent. I speak for us both.
I just thought, there's a string on the back. I thought it was like a pull string.
It is a pull string.
Oh, then how does it work?
You pull it.
Pull it. You just pull it.
Is this yours?
No, not mine. Merely borrowed from Magnus Mortuga.
Mortuga owned a projector? What for? Projecting a film, I guess?
Not this film.
What did you want it for?
Projecting this film.
I'm considering getting a projector. Just so I can connect it to my computers, and if I ever want to stay on my bed, I could just play a game on it, or just watch a movie from whatever. I don't know which PC I do it from because I have two PCs. I have my gaming one and my streaming one. But yeah.
'Twas Cynthia who had it when first she came aboard. Something in it holds great weight, for her at least it seems.
But you don't know what exactly?
With certain mind I cannot say.
Wait. That is good. Oh wait, no. Also, you could lock it.
Sim, could we take a closer look at your locket?
I suppose so. Please be careful.
Why is it an eye?
You really think we should open it?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's up to you.
I don't have much of a choice. That's supposed to be her mother, but she doesn't recognize her face.
An old-fashioned
Currently being used as a magician.
'Twas my mother's own,
Oh.
or so I'm told.
You don't know for sure?
I was too young. I don't remember. I dearly hope to ask her and know the truth at last.
Do you think you ever will?
The
Or sim-
question that bestirs my soul.
Or symmetry. Or poor. Oh, wrong button.
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
I got king.
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Okay. Was there a point to that? I don't know why we did that.
Miss Silkmoth's a talented seamstress, and she carved and painted the head too.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
That phrase. I heard that phrase spoken aloud when I was in the bilge with Mariana Moon.
And this was around the time
Yeah, there's a
of
lot
the
to do.
murder.
I'm probably not going to be able to finish this before the stream ends, which I'll be going on until about 10:30. It's already 10:08 for right now, so.
Rip, what do you know about this document?
Ah, yes. I believe it belongs to Cynthia, and she gave it to Mortuga shortly after she first arrived. Bingo! Lillian's locket in the flesh!
And Lillian is... who?
By all
Time
accounts, some
zones.
kind of sorceress.
How come you know about this?
Well, it's a brass trinket, and thus it's often placed within the jurisdiction of my expertise.
Wow.
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? Oh, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
On a submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
Okay, so that's everything about that. Let's go talk to her.
Ah. You want to look at my pipe?
If you don't mind.
By all means.
Sally, despite what you may have read in popular detective fiction, this is no time to smoke a pipe.
I'm not gonna smoke it. I want to listen to it.
What?
It's a little tape player.
I'm sorry, hold on. What? Oh. Hold on.
Come on, give it up. Just let me take it.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I cannot.
But why'd you even need to?
I've told you before.
No, you haven't.
That's what he
All
sounds
you've ever
like.
told me is that you...
I'd like to request that you return to your room. I have something I must attend to.
That the way he said two is interesting.
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? Now, that helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
I'm going to take a guess and say that that line thing right there that Dirk said was actually a line from his movie. No. We don't know that just yet. But I think that's a line from the movie. I think he was rehearsing some lines or just repeating a line. I don't know for sure. We'll have to see. There's still more to go.
Stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question
I get the feeling that line was from the movie. He will explode.
and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Okay, that was from her own little thing. Because there's only 3. That's interesting. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
So does everyone on this submarine keep a life-size doll of themselves, or...?
I'm pretty sure it's just Sim.
I swear, if we find a room somewhere with dolls of everyone else, I'm going to freak out.
That I feel like is a slight reference to something that I just think.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
That voice. Well, that's the voice I heard when I was down in the bilge. At least I think it is. Sounds a little different without all the echo.
Okay.
Where on earth did you find this?
Cynthia had it.
I don't know. You two have all the luck. I spent a year researching silkworm and never found anything this good.
What's so good about it?
It's penned by Solomon Stonetop himself. They say
The
he
names
built
that
the
they use for
Stonetop
this
Inn
is
with his
just-
own hands.
I love it.
And in doing so, he founded the town of Silkworm on Sea. Looks like gold to me.
No way. Real gold.
Why not?
I thought Symmetry
Why
was
not?
supposed to be an impoverished orphan.
Well, it's not worth anything unless she's willing to sell it. The bandages in the center smell of fearful sweat. The wood itself, it's mahogany, but it smells of salty ocean air. And the little hat smells like a dress worn by a doll.
Dress worn by a doll.
You'd probably.
Lovely.
I don't know if you need to write that, but I guess it's good for.
What do you think of the pipe? Fine craftsmanship, wouldn't you say?
It's not a pipe at all. It's a secret dictaphone.
That's not a secret.
You're clearly recording people without their permission.
So?
So it's immoral.
Well, if you're going to kick up a fuss, I'll just take it back, shall I?
No, hang on. It might be useful.
Aha! I knew it. Tut at me all you like, but you can't deny the value of hard evidence.
Cut. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, she's just saying what that word is. What that is. Okay. And no one else has that, so I'm gonna go through and do the last few things with them, and then I will go up to. I only need one.
That's it! Mariana's pipe! She let you see it?
She did.
And? Did you discover anything?
We did.
What?
Well, all right then. End of conversation, apparently.
End of conversation, apparently. I like that. Okay, so I'm very surprised. I'm very glad I upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM when I first started this, when I first got my computers. Or when I got them later in the road.
Yes.
Will you be getting...
No.
I don't know if I've already... Did I do this one already? I feel like I missed that. Son of a bitch! I thought I had them all. Had it all. I should have stayed there and asked him about it too. Whatever.
I'm getting mahogany embedded with sea salt.
Maybe from when Grip crashed his balloon into the ocean?
No, the basket is made from wicker and carbon fibre. The wood inside the basket, that's the mahogany.
Huh.
Sea salt. We're in the ocean, so it kind of makes sense why there'd be sea salt. Even if the information is unimportant, it's
Okay,
still
so
good to know.
you're not really an aeronaut, but you did own a hot air balloon for some reason?
For most of its life, it was just ornamental. We put it out the front of the shop as a billboard.
No wonder you crashed if you were trying to fly an ornamental billboard.
And then after you crashed it, you brought it inside the submarine?
You'd rather I just let it sink into the ocean? Besides, it's useful. Anytime I want to reread our company mantra, it's printed right there.
And anytime you wanted to check your opening times, they're right there.
Quite right.
Oh, look. There you are, with the cane, as ever.
Of course, Mr. Grip always has Cornelius Kane by his side.
But why? What's the point?
I don't know what to tell you. It's just my shtick.
Oh my god.
Stick. Really. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's go here. Then we'll go here, here, there, blah, 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 blah.
I never had dolls as a child.
What did you have instead?
Nothing. We were super poor. The closest thing I had were frogs I'd catch from a pond. I'd give them names and try to make friends with them.
The best things in life are free.
I have stuffed animals, and I've also been collecting a bunch of different, not dolls, statues of sorts of dragons, fairies, wizards. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. I've also got some other stuff. I got some not Pop Socket, whatever they're called, Sonic over there, a Vanny from Five Nights at Freddy's, got little Knuckles, Tails, got a bunch of stuff. I've also been recently getting I recently bought a few other things, like there's Miku figurine I put together. I bought 2 more recently, just one Miku and one robot thing. There's a store at the mall that is in my hometown, and I just love it.
That's Mortuga's.
I'm not a big fan of sea
although
salt either.
Presumably he got it from someone else.
Someone on the submarine.
No,
I mean,
sea
someone
salt
from
pitas is
before.
actually pretty good. Popey, popey, po, popey, po, popey, popey, po, popey, po. Have you ever seen the one? If you know that, have you seen the one that uses Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza, and also the other characters like Goro, Majima
That's
Goro?
where Magnus lived, back before the submarine.
He lived in the inn, but he wasn't part of the Stonetop family, surely.
No, I don't think he had any family in the town.
Popey Po Po Popey Po is a song by it's an
I'm
old
surprised
Vocaloid
Sin
song.
let you see it. She's normally pretty guarded about it.
Do you know why she wears it all the time?
It's some kind of family heirloom, I think. If you watch him closely, Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching someone's involuntary movements.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep on a hard surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
I always get the feeling that Sally is kind of a bi, but I don't know for sure.
Mariana's like a little mole digging around.
That's not
for
always on
worms.
my mind, though.
Except the worms are other people's secrets.
Oh, I can't imagine what you'd get on me. I don't have any secrets.
What about your first name?
What about your second name?
Let's change the subject.
Yeah, Grimoire is supposed to be his last name, but we don't know his first name. Also, we know Sally's his name. Why are we referencing that when we know her name is Sally Spears? That's what she got called in the first game she appeared in. Not new knowledge.
Grip's got his brand figured out, huh? Kind of an 18th century vaudeville aeronaut vibe?
Even just the choice to use the word emporium.
That's everything here. So I've already dealt with these guys. Let's go ask her. I guess given that there's more areas to go to, I won't be done anytime soon.
That
Well,
little
I'm getting
dapper hat
closer.
he wears, I sewed myself from cotton cloth, and now he truly looks the part, mirrored to his master's garb.
The cane didn't always have a hat?
Nay, was not but would be carved, a simple stick with face adorned.
And you thought he should have a hat just because Grip wears one?
No, I saw a picture of it. At least I think I did.
Okay.
Tobacco pipe?
Oh, okay, might have been that.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
Sally, I love you. I would love for them to do that. I feel like Sally would be the one that tells lies. Or maybe Grimoire, but Sally would kind of
Ah, there lies the picture of the cane, the
I knew that
perched
was it.
upon by Little Hat.
I used to be perched upon by a little hat.
'Tis quaint indeed.
Oh, yeah.
But wait, is it of a one with that in current Godric's grasp?
No, it is not that one. The first game we saw him in is close to his current design, in the one with the swamp. He started off with a hat, but it kind of got blown away by the wind. So no longer wears it.
Piles of books.
They're all classic fantasy.
Nope,
adventures.
I've
It's
read
about a
them.
boy.
Using
not
the-
mean to
No,
click on that. Oopsie.
The sword is a.
I didn't know she was still using it.
Sim?
Yeah, I figured she would have gotten rid of it by now.
What did she used to use it for?
This is the Lady of the Looking Glass herself. It's a body double. Kind of like having a twin.
Oh.
But you don't have to pay it anything.
Okay, so it literally is life size. I know it says life size doll, but my brain for some reason did not take that as the full thing.
Where did you find that?
The crime scene. In a cabinet, hidden off to the side.
Oh, of course there's a hidden cabinet. Oh, it's just too good.
I don't know. if
I
it has
love the
anything
way
to
his
do with
voice
the
got
murder.
high. Like his voice changed. with
Details.
that.
The
Holy
Stone
what?
Top Inn's been in the town a long time.
Did you ever go in?
It was a little bawdry for my tastes, but that's sailors for you. My father was a frequent patron, though. He had a thing for the innkeeper.
Did you ever see Mortuga in there?
It's possible, but I don't remember it. He probably looked different back then, anyway.
The deeds seem to say that Don Drummond was the most recent owner.
I noticed. It's hard to imagine the Stone Top selling the inn. It's been their family home for generations.
Wow.
Well, I don't think there are any stone tops left.
I don't know
We were
why.
in
I
the inn
really
earlier
like that she
today.
has those
It's
gloves.
been abandoned, just like everything else.
Really like the design on her.
Symmetry's locket. A mystical heirloom from her tragically departed mother, no doubt.
Did she tell you that?
Oh no, complete guess. But that's just how these things go, isn't it? Ah, yes. Godric's little mascot sidekick thing.
It's a wooden stick.
With a face.
To you, to him, it may be a wooden stick of great, thunderous importance. You never found yourself attached to an inanimate object? Something that gained special meaning?
Well, I did used to have this hat.
There we go. We're all guilty of it.
I have a stuffed animal of a character from an anime called XXX, or it's 3 X's and Holic. It's of the character Mokina, specifically the Larg one. Yeah, that's what it's called. The X does not mean what it normally means. It just means blank. So technically you can call it Holic. It's an anime connected to, yeah. It's not that X. It's not that, thankfully. Though I won't deny that the main the main woman at Yuko Ichihara is very. I love her. She's hot.
You look like someone who might smoke.
Grimoire, don't say that.
Hey, no, he's right. Look at me. Mariana Moon, on the other hand, doesn't touch the stuff, seeing as how her only pipe is actually a dictaphone.
You already knew?
Oh, you can literally hear the tape spinning when she's recording. It's not as subtle as she likes to think.
He is incredibly smart.
Chart the unchartable, plot the unplottable, and measure the unmeasurable. Nice tagline.
I think it's a little much. For a shop that sells compasses?
It's not about the compasses. The thing he's really selling is wanderlust.
Wonder what?
The desire to explore the world and experience the unknown.
Ding! Points for Sally.
I love how Grimoire was disappointed that he couldn't get the points. That's it. I know I have 4 minutes, but I'm going to try and get every single one of them done and talking with all the clues that we have already. And then the next time, if I don't, then next time I play this, I will do it. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes Saturdays, but those Saturdays are only happen when I don't really stream, when I mess up a stream during the week. Like, a few streams, I think I streamed last week. I think one of the streams last week, I wound up having the stream just decided to cut because the website I used to send my stream to decided to lose its service or something. It's kind of confusing.
Hey, I didn't know Sim had a stunt dummy.
It's not a stunt?
She planning to do a scene where she falls off a cliff into a crocodile-infested river. When the stunt is that dangerous and the stunt guy refuses to do it, you use the dummy.
I use something called multi by mail.
You're a movie kind of guy.
To allow me to do
Is
streams.
this your projector?
Nope, not my... that is, though.
The film reel?
Yep, I thought I'd lost it. I guess I did, huh?
Where'd you get it from?
It was a gift from the studio. A little souvenir.
What's on it?
Oh, it's just like, a bit of a scene. A daily, you know.
No?
Where did you lose it?
I don't know. Mess hall, probably? Where did you find it?
It was in the hollowed-out stomach of a dog.
It was in a cabinet. Normal cabinet.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, can I have it back?
I use a site called Multi by Meld, which is owned by Meld. I use OBS for my streams. You can't really use Meld on Linux, but you can use Multi by Meld, and it allows you to send your stuff off to multiple sites at once without any use of your Wi-Fi. It only uses what you already have. I prefer cloud services for that reason in regards to streaming, because it just makes it easier for me to send it off to wherever I want without having to have a big amount of Wi-Fi. And the last time I used stuff like ATEM or multi RTMP, I had a bunch of not render and encoding lag, but I had a bunch of dropped frames, which was network lag on the YouTube side of things. So that's why I kind of prefer stuff like Restream and Multi by Meld.
That is one old document. I'd be surprised if it hasn't expired by now.
Expired?
Yeah, things like this normally have an agreed upon... Oh, no, there's no date. Huh. I guess it runs in perpetuity.
What about if you ripped it in half?
Ha! You know what? I found that doesn't actually do jack. No, I know. It works in the movies, but in real life, voiding a contract is a more complex procedure.
Well, that's no fun.
I keep forgetting that Dirk, despite his appearance, he's supposed to be like a himbo kind of character, at least in my opinion. He is actually smart. He actually has a brain in that head. He's not just a muscle-bound goofball.
Hey, Sim's necklace locket thing. Any idea what she keeps in there?
It's not really my business.
Unless you decide it's related to the murder, then you'd be all over it, I bet.
Dang. Called out.
Okay.
I don't get it.
What's not to get? It's a cane with a face.
Okay, so for real, Grip's actually like super smart.
Really?
See, this is my point. He hides it. Why? Why bother with the cane, the whole persona? Mariana's pipe?
Some people are.
Huh. I've never actually seen her smoke that thing.
Maybe she ran out of pipeweed.
Pipeweed. Listen to yourself.
What? It's another word for tobacco.
Honestly.
I never heard pipeweed. I've heard tobacco.
Apparently, Grip ended up on the submarine because he crashed his balloon over the ocean. I mean, it's a great story, but...
You don't think it's true?
Grip's pretty smart. In fact, he might even be the smartest guy on the submarine. I just don't see him crashing his balloon like that.
Maybe he just got caught in a storm.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Okay, so that's these two done. I've already got. I think I only have Zephyr and
An effigy of Miss Silkmoth.
It's a doll she used to use in her magic tricks.
I'm still not quite sure why she brought it onto the submarine, though.
It's possible that it's bound to her, and thus leaving it behind was not possible.
Bound?
Through magic. Once bound, an effigy shares its fate with the person in question.
Permanently?
Not necessarily. If a rupture were to form between the two, they may become separated once more.
He's very magic.
An apparition of death. Intriguing.
But it's a woman.
Wow. Death could be a woman. You don't know.
You're not wrong. There are variations of death in not mythology, but in stuff that has death as a woman, such as in Deadpool comics / Thanos stuff. Death is literally a woman, and both Deadpool and Thanos are attracted to it. If you played the Deadpool game, you would have seen it.
I stayed at the Stone Top Inn myself. Back then, it was under the care of a woman named Felicia, but it seems to have passed on to Magnus sometime later. I find this strange, for he was not a member of a Stone Top family.
Now this is a talisman, surely.
On the surface, it appears so. However, in this instance, I think the concept has been inverted.
A reverse talisman.
Not going to say anything after that, really.
Godric Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure it would float.
He means an emotional anchor.
Oh, right.
I could actually kind of see that a little bit.
What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh. You've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
I can kind of see the anchor thing in the emotional thing. Some people need that kind of stuff to help keep themselves okay.
Mariana Moon's tobacco pipe.
Yes and no.
It's actually a dictaphone, like a little tape recorder.
I've never heard the term
Is
dictaphone,
Miss Moon
but that's
some sort of covert
interesting.
operative?
Who knows? Maybe.
I think she's just nosy.
I never actually heard the term dictaphone.
I remember the
until
first
played this
time I
game.
laid eyes on Godric Grip. He was dragging this through the parlor. Man and basket both soaked to the core, having just been
Is the
pulled
term
from the ocean.
used on modern day stuff?
This is after he
Because we have
crashed his hot
phones
air
in this.
balloon.
Apparently so.
I wonder why he bothered to bring the basket into the submarine.
Maybe he wanted to fix up his balloon and try flying it again.
If that was his intention, he showed no signs of acting upon it.
Oh crap, wrong thing. Now I believe we've talked to everyone except we only have 2 more places we can really go to after a certain point. So let's go finish up with her for now. Let's do the clues thing, and then we'll talk about.
Sim let you see her locket?
Do you know what's inside? Did she ever show you?
No, and I didn't ask. She's allowed to have secrets. Wait, you didn't open it, did you?
We did.
Yeah.
Was it okay? There wasn't anything bad in there?
It's fine.
Okay, fine. Good. I'm sure I saw a picture of this recently, but it looked different.
Where did you see this picture?
Somewhere in the engine room? Wait, so it's a cassette player for listening to music?
Nearly.
Looks like the tape can swap out.
So?
So maybe there are other tapes.
Hey, yeah. I bet there are.
That is an interesting thing. I hope we find some.
My parents used to shop here from time to time. They'd complain that Mr. Grip would charge them full price, even though they were locals.
Heh. Grip's not one to give out discounts, huh?
Okay, so now, time to do the suspicion. So there are still a lot more clues than what we found. Based on that, we still got 19 more clues. Yeah, we're far from done. Let's do this.
Cynthia, you became captain after Mortuga died?
Yep. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Just the way it's meant to be, right? We got it.
But, there was something you used to claim the captaincy? A document?
Yep, let's find it. I don't think she's the one who did it, but it is something... let's see. What, I'm blanking on what it was. Okay, so there is still a good bit more. That's fine. I like that it's a long one. Was it this one?
Correct.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
have to admit, the wording on this thing is kind of vague. It doesn't actually say, "Hi everyone, Mortuga here. Cynthia gets to be captain if I die."
Let's review, shall we? This contract represents an agreement between the two individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine.
The two individuals, that's you and Mortuga?
Indeed.
But you're not actually named, by name.
If I may continue, for their own safety and privacy, these two people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. See? Mortuga was quite a private person. He was just being considerate.
You call it considerate. I call it convenient.
So Mortuga is Party A.
Correct. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. He's clearly talking about himself. It's the Mortuga submarine, after all, and he was the commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
Party B. That's you.
Affirmative.
Recent development. There's more of that deliberately vague wording.
I have a question. When exactly did Mortuga write this contract?
When exactly? I don't actually know.
You don't know when he wrote it?
Well, it must have been sometime after I came aboard the submarine. I assume it was after I presented my case to him.
Cynthia might not know, but we actually have some insight on this. For one, we know how the contract was written. How it was actually created, I mean.
Okay, let's see. I believe I believe from what we're to be told, it's a typewriter thing.
It was typed on Warman's typewriter, so it was made sometime after Warman arrived.
And Warman and Dirk arrived after I did, so this gets me off the hook.
Try not to sound too relieved, but yeah, this does seem to confirm it. So, my next question is this. When did you sign the contract?
A little while ago? Some amount of time ago?
If this conversation gets any more vague, I'm going to cry. Was it a day before the murder? A week?
Surely it was at some point before the murder. Otherwise...
I think it might be time to make an accusation.
Okay. This is something we do. This is one of the other cool things about this game. You actually do have, when you do these accusations, you have to, like, you mess around with a few things like this. And when you actually listen to it, it does kind of sound like it had some AI things, but it's actually just them saying multiple things at once. But anyways, what is Cynthia not telling us about the signing of the contract? See.
Cynthia Seafoam signed the contract inside the submarine
I
and
don't think
forged Mortuga's signature. That's not right.
Oh, I'm not pressing that button just yet. I'm just showing you guys how it works. From what that immediately when she did that gave me memories of another game. The insult that weird looking insult simulator game that you get. I can't remember what it's called. The way the audio is flipped like that definitely gave me that vibe. Okay, so what did when Cynthia signed the contract? When did Cynthia sign the contract, and what about so so Magnus Mortuga signed the contract after Cynthia on the contract before yeah, that's when you got to figure out. There are ones that are important here. But that's right. Okay, I didn't need to. That's a little. I shouldn't have done that. But I didn't think it would do that. It's the first time I clicked that one. So that one's correct. So so I'm saying Cynthia must have.
Cynthia Seafoam showed the contract to Magnus Mortuga and forged Mortuga's signature. That's not right either.
That doesn't make sense. So, sign the contract with
Cynthia Seafoam signed the contract inside the submarine and forged Mortuga's signature. That's not right either.
Okay, so I'm not clicking this again. This is right. We know that for a fact. So Mortuga, I don't think it makes sense for this here. Ventura wrote the contract to and forged Mortuga. I don't think that makes sense.
Magnus Mortuga signed the contract before Cynthia Seafoam and forged Mortuga's signature.
Doesn't make sense.
That's not right either.
I'm getting the feeling that Mortuga signed the contract after Mortuga.
Cynthia Seafoam
There we go.
signed the contract after Mortuga's murder and forged Mortuga's signature.
Ugh! Such a rude accusation! So rude! I assure you that is Mortuga's exact signature. Do you have any evidence that it's been forged?
We have another city. We have something else. I believe it's the Indeed. It had Mortuga's.
Do you have any evidence that it's been forged?
Yes.
We have evidence in the form of a clue.
That's not it.
Never mind. That's not it. I thought I had something. I don't have it. Up there. Oh, hold on. Maybe you're right. That was all. I am the captain's dog. For some reason oh yeah, right here. Yeah, that's it.
The captain's log. It's basically a stack of cards printed out by the submarine's control panel. Each little card has a space for the captain to sign, and the most recent card is signed by you, Cynthia. All the rest are signed by Martuga. Well, sort of.
Now we can do it. Now we have this. Doesn't look anything like.
Mortuga's signature on the contract doesn't look anything like Cynthia's signature on this card, because Cynthia wrote it from memory. That's not right.
I'd say fairly similar. The little things above are different.
Mortuga's signature on the contract is fairly similar to Cynthia's signature. That's not right either. Mortuga's signature. That's not right either. Cynthia's. That's not right either.
Hold on a second.
Mortuga's signature. That's not right either. Mortuga's signature. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, so we're actually really close on this. But I don't know which one.
Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Yeah? It's a perfect match. What's the problem?
The perfect match is the problem. You were too accurate. If you'd done a worse job, you might have gotten away with it.
What do you mean?
If you look through the cards, Mortuga never signs his name the same way twice.
But the signature on the contract matches one of them exactly, which seems to be proof that you copied it, or traced it, or whatever it was.
Oh. Whoops. Didn't notice that. I thought it was his signature. Why doesn't he have a signature?
So, if Cynthia forged the signature, that means Mortuga had the contract typed up, but then never signed it?
Right after Mortuga was killed, I went looking to see if he'd written a will. That's when I found it, laying inside the little hatch in the control panel. I grabbed it and hurried back to my room to read it. After reading it, I could come to only one conclusion, that he wrote it about me, but never got a chance to show it to me.
Remind me why you were so sure it was written about you?
A recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
You're really the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine?
It was originally the Seafoam submarine.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. One of these things to... I don't remember which one.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Ah. Okay, so that one is relevant. Not... I cannot remember which one it was. Bad. Either. I know somewhere it said it. Why am I blanking on what? Maybe it's just the family photo.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific. This was back when it was
Okay,
still being built.
The Seafoam submarine was never completed. We got close, and then we stopped. It lay rusting in the shipyard for some time. Mortuga would eventually purchase it from my father. At which point it was altered, completed, and renamed the Mortuga submarine.
Altered?
I believe that's when we can bring out the other thing. There was one other thing here where
Yeah, the blueprints from my mother's original design. But as I said, that version was never completed. I've been trying to update it to show how the submarine looks now. The design changed a bit after Mortuga bought it.
Wait, if Mortuga bought it, then he did own it.
It wasn't a legitimate purchase. It wasn't my father's to sell.
So, the recent development mentioned in the contract, that was...
That was me, informing Mortuga that his ownership of the submarine was based on an illegitimate purchase. My intention was to refund his payment and undo the transaction, placing the submarine back into my ownership.
Wow, I bet he loved that.
Refund the payment? You tried to give him his money back?
Not money. Something else.
what? Ah, the inn deed.
The deeds to the Stonetop Inn. Originally owned by the Stonetop family until it was passed into the ownership of Magnus Mortuga. And then...
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part. The deeds passed from Mortuga to Donovan Drummond, Cynthia's stepfather.
So that's how Mortuga paid for the submarine. He sold his
On
house,
the ads
basically.
I came aboard with the intention of giving the Stonetop Inn back to Mortuga in exchange for my mother's submarine. And that's exactly what I did.
But did Mortuga actually accept your offer?
When I first made the proposal, he didn't give me an answer either way. He looked at the indeeds very closely, read the whole thing, front and back. Then he handed them back and told me he'd need some time. Before I heard anything else about it, he was killed. Obviously, I thought I'd never find out what his decision was, but then I found the command contract. It seemed like he decided to accept my proposal after all, and just not had a chance to tell me.
Okay, so everyone else, all her stuff is complete. Don't have any more clues to go with. Though there are more places that we'll go to them eventually, but not tonight. I'm getting a little hungry and I gotta go take my dog out. But sorry, that's stretch. This was a fun stream. I really love these kind of games. Just the story, the concepts. I love the character designs. I'm a big fan of these the designs for every character. Even when I played the first one, the swamp, the designs were fantastic. Sally's design is definitely growing on me, though hair-wise, I prefer her old design. If I go and look through the second game again, that being Tangle Tower, there is an ending where you do get to see, where there is some stuff where you get to see her old design that kind of mixes in with her new design, where she still has longer hair, now her hair, but yeah, I still kind of prefer those previous designs, but I actually don't mind her design here. I do wonder why they shifted her from being a character who is all about her looks, character not about her looks, or at least she doesn't say anything about it. Either way, I love how the little image of Grimoire and her just show her thighs, just legs are much bigger than him. Also, I don't think their height is that different. At least, I really wish they told us the height, but they're not. You guys don't see what I'm seeing, but I'll show it later. Anyways, it's time for this episode of the Interdimensional Show, live at the Wonder Mrs. Ermin Theater in Infinite. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you all again on either tomorrow or Monday. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night, wonderful rest of the day, wonderful rest of the evening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!